this man just pull up with Electra? What is happening?
I found the key.
That's what 97 relapse. It'll get you, man.
It will.
What's going on, dude? That Pepsi's sweating. It's hot in there, isn't it? That tree, I might hate it, but man, a little shade right there, a little dirty, but it is freaking boiling. Oh, and he brings his car out because he's now on E85 and he's feeling like a new man.
I almost need some more E. Driving you around the other day put me almost at half a tank already.
You know, you're just in time because
I can't see the garage.
Exactly. Everybody watching this video right now is here for the same thing. I was just about to fire up the vlog. I knew you guys are on the way. What is good, DVP squad? Welcome back to the channel for another video, and this one long awaited. I have been a little MIA with the content. You know, deep down, I hate doing. I just love being consistent, bringing you guys awesome videos. But at the end of the day, there's only one of me and so much to do, and right here behind me, that was one of those things. And I told you, get on my tail about finishing the garage, the HQ, and I took that to heart. Every time I saw that reminder, it would just be like, boom, I gotta get it done, I gotta get it done, I gotta get it done. As of today though, we are about 75% finished. The last 25% though is just little odds and ends. This thing behind me, dream come true, bucket list, especially if you're like a car guy like myself, like having my own garage ever since I bought the home. That was like step one, but now that it's like a garage with lighting, it's starting to collect all my personal stuff, and you know, I'm able to actually use it like a garage. It has been a crazy feeling these last couple days. So behind those two doors right there, we have the new and improved DBP HQ, and don't mind this stuff, guys. Like I said, I've been busy. That's a dump run waiting to happen. With the amount of work I put into this garage, the amount of sweat doing what I had to do inside of there, all I'm asking, 3,000 likes on this video if you're impressed with the whole transformation. If I open up this door and show you guys inside and you're not satisfied with it, I am simply just gonna delete my channel because I really don't know what else I could have done to, you know, make it that much better.
I've already seen it half in person. I haven't seen the finished product.
This is the new and improved HQ, and you know, got the cars in here. Dude, they will still gap you just because you're on E. So we're gonna shut this. We're gonna give you the full effect. Okay, there's the garage, guys. So these two things are actually called light switches. And for 3 months since I lived here, I didn't have any. Let there be light. Finally got some. Was that a cat hiss?
Yeah, it was.
Not only do we have light, but it's like a dentist office in here. It is bright. We obviously did a DIY epoxy floor when I first moved in, and this was like crucial because the concrete itself was horrible. Within the last 2 weeks though, I have seriously busted my tail, man, and it has been 90s, like high 90s here in Richmond, Virginia, and I have no AC in here yet. I had no fans. I was up in that ceiling painting every single rafter, every single beam on my back, and it's about 20 degrees hotter up there, and it was horrible, to be honest. I'll never do it again. I understand now why some people were quoting me like almost $3 grand to paint the ceiling, and I wasn't having that, so I was like, oh, let me go buy a little paint gun and I'll do it myself. I'm just telling y'all right now, horrible. But the ceiling is fully painted. We have these really, really nice LED lights. We have 20 of them. I have another 3 going on this beam right here on Monday. And again, like I said, the garage is not fully finished yet. My father and I actually just knocked this out today. So there was open insulation, if you remember in the previous videos. The rest of it was already done, but this above the garage door here and a little bit over there was open insulation. So we took some of the spare wood that came from the ceiling that I was laying on my back on to, you know, stretch across and paint the rafters and stuff. Did some measuring, we did some cutting, we did some nailing, boom. Now I can actually go and get this wall completely blacked out. We did start that process already for what I could paint, but all of this going black. This is already primed. So that wall right there will be black as well. But for my favorite part now, and this is where it all ties in, and this is like crazy to me because 2 weeks ago, this thing was nowhere near done. It was like just ugly. You had wood color ceiling, you had wood color walls, no lighting, and now it's like flip the switch and boom, it's sick. And remember our deal, if you love the final look of this so far, you gotta drop a like on this video. 3,000 likes, let's smash it, because here is the new DBP Squad HQ. We have both of the cars in right here, and it just, oh my God, look at this, man. I can't get enough of it. Oh, and yeah, we have a lift, boys. We freaking have a 2-post lift from our friends over at Max Jax. They hooked it up, and this is crazy because in this video as well, you are going to see the first time using it. We have Maverick in this bay. This is obviously the lift bay. This is going to be the one with the manual door for now because my plan is to get really nice side mount, super silent garage door openers. That's for another day, but this garage door opener is going to come down. That will also give us more clearance and stuff just to be safe. But I mean, just freaking look at this, man. The cars fit so nice. The guy that I had come out and install this lift did a phenomenal job. I mean, super OCD, measured everything, chalk lined everything. But he did an amazing job. And again, I got to give a huge shout out to Max Jax. They sent us out some goodies other than the lift, and they're over there, which we will go over in this video. This was kind of like the final piece of the puzzle, like the big piece that is a freaking lift, man. Like, this is a dream come true. If you are an OG of the channel, you remember, like, I started off at my dad's house under his carport on a gravel driveway, but now it's like it's come full circle, and this place is looking so sick, and it gets me so hyped because once there's AC and I run my internet line out here and all that's painted black already and done and it's like finished, I'm finally able to like slap a car up on a lift and just take my time and learn. Like, that is what I'm most excited about, is just the fact that I won't be rushed because this is mine. And if it gets done in one day, cool. If it gets done in 2 years, cool, because I'm in no rush. Really excited about that. And I've been putting a lot of work in here, man. I really have. Kind of at the point now to where I'm ready to be done, but it does feel good because you guys saw this place. You saw it, you know, you were on my ass about it. And it's really like such a cool feeling knowing all of this was hand painted by your boy, Picasso Jr. Pretty big difference, huh? It needs some air in here though. I did buy a fan. I cracked that door open and get the, yeah, we can open the doors now. I just had to give them the full thing. Dude, I'm sweating.
You probably lost weight.
Oh man. Up in this ceiling, dude, horrible. Once I started, I hated my life.
It's like a 30-degree.
No joke. I have about, realistically, I got about 25 working hours up in that ceiling. It took me a full week to finish. And it was like hours at a time. Oh, dude, it was horrible. I don't even want to look at it anymore. I had to give you guys the raw look. So you walk inside the garage. Floor's done, cool. That wall, done, cool. That wall, done, cool. We do have these cinder blocks that go completely around the garage, which these are going black, and I did a little test spot there, and that's hard, honestly, because rolling it on the cinder block, it just does not take paint. As I just mentioned, this whole wall is going to be a replica of that back wall, that nice black accent wall, which I think looks amazing. So this one at the end of next week will be fully blacked out, so that'll look really good. And as far as the garage, I'm going to get some of these garage insulator pads, kind of like these two, and I don't know why there's only two right now, but I'm gonna get those for both garage doors, and I'm gonna paint those black, I think. This wall turned out amazing. I just have to go and order some socket covers for all of those. I already have them all labeled out, and I think I'm gonna go black on the socket covers just to give it, you know, nice little accent on the white wall. So those will all be black. Took the old shades out, got rid of those, put some new shades in. This shelf was god awful, and don't mind my overpainting. Like I said, I'm not done. I have to go back, touch up all, you know, the harsh lines with the different colors, but I completely cleaned the shelf, blacked the shelf out on the white wall. I think that looks sick. Sink area and blacked out wall area. The sink, it needs to be touched up. Clearly, there's a lot of overspray, a lot of marks, but that's going to be pure white, nice and clean. I am going to throw a nice little mirror here with like a Gojo dispenser. You know, when you're working on stuff and your hands get greasy, that Gojo stuff's nice because we do have water in here. This corner is going to get a nice 20-inch corner mount fan, just to, you know, when the AC is rolling in here, it'll kind of blow it around and just keep air circulating. This wall right here, I actually am in contact with a company right now, and they're going to make me a fully custom DVP logo light. That's going to be sick. So when you come in, you know, it'll be like a wood sign that illuminates my DVP logo. So I'm really excited for that. This shelf, I'm kind of bummed out about it. I wanted to move this shelf in between those two sockets behind Brandon, but unbolting it from the wall, it was kind of like destroying the OSB board. So I left it, blacked it out, and as you can see, I have my detailed supplies, my VP jugs, my lawnmower gas, all my oil and stuff. So it works, but I really wanted like this whole wall to be the logo. That was the plan. We got buzz cut. I almost kicked him out the garage, not gonna lie, because he does take up a lot of room. It does fit the vibe. It's the Ford lawnmower. It looks sick. It's blue, so he's safe. He's staying. Not going outside. This corner right here is gonna be pretty exciting because I plan on putting like a 75-inch TV corner caddy mounted. So one of those mounts that swivel, but it's gonna be mounted in the corner. So this will be a really big TV. Smart TV though, because I do get internet out here, and you know, we'll have that up, so it'll be huge. And if we're just lurking and we need something pulled up on the TV to see how to do something, you'll have a gigantic screen up there just to, you know, peek at. This wall came out amazing. I just don't really know what I'm doing with this wall yet. I haven't gotten that far, especially this area right here. Probably a nice little lethal banner there. They helped me, I helped them. That's how it works. This box right here, I am stoked on, and you haven't seen this content yet on this. It's coming in a later video, but this is my wall mount vacuum. You guys saw, we got the Giraffe Tools wall mount power washer. This thing is absolutely game changer. You just hook up your hose from the outside spigot. It rolls up by itself. It's nice and neat, bolts to the wall, and I now have the vacuum that is gonna bolt right underneath there, and we have the baddest of the baddest little at-home detailing section. So that is exciting. Right here, I think I'm gonna put up a little shelf, probably put up my mandatory detailing stuff, like, you know, the soap, quick detailer and stuff. So it's like little detail section. As I mentioned, the lighting, I have 3 more LED strips. That's what's in this box. These are on Amazon. These exact lights, they connect to each other, so interchanging them is very easy. I did have an electrician come out, Matt with Ashworth's Electrical. He wired them, so one switch controls one half, the other switch controls the other, and we have all of that. So photos at night is really cool because I can darken like the front or darken the back, and it looks sick. 3 more lights going up, and we got this bad boy over here. Shout out to Madre. She got this as a gift for Ramina and I. This is a nice little ring floodlight. And Joel, you have one of these, right? You like it, don't you? Yeah, they work good. The floodlight cam is sick because that is gonna go right up here and replace that floodlight. So it's gonna be awesome. Nice little look over all the cars and stuff. Now this is where it gets wild because I have been brainstorming and I'm putting more lighting in, but not in the garage only, but out here in the driveway for filming at night. So you see this big old tree right here? Well, I have been doing some research and I'm going to find the brightest, biggest floodlight to mount up on the tree right there. And I'm gonna get another floodlight and mount it on this corner of the house right here, because when I go and run the electrical to it and stuff and I cut it on, not only is this gonna look like a freaking space shuttle, but the whole driveway out to about right here will be completely lit up. So on days like today where it's 400 degrees during the summer, I can roll the lights and do some filming at night if I need to, just to get out of the heat a little bit. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's gonna be really cool. Utilize that damn tree. Oh, and almost forgot, one of the cool things I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get surround sound system in every corner, and I'll have the baddest surround sound system out here. So when I'm just chilling and garage is shut, I'm gonna blast music. But that is the garage so far, guys. And to be quite honest with you, I'm pretty speechless on it. I have dreamt of this day for the longest time. And you know, I was super grateful that the apartments had crazy big garages for what they were. But this is even better because it's actually mine, and I was able to modify the garage and not have to worry about like moving or, you know, putting it back the way it was, like moving out of an apartment. So this is a really cool feeling. It's sick. There's still a lot of work to do yet, but I just wanted to show you guys I haven't been MIA for no reason. Like, this is a lot of work. We have a freaking 2-post lift, again, courtesy of our friends over at Max Jax. And I want to go and actually give you a little insight on this lift because it's not your ordinary 2-post lift, as you can tell. This lift right here is a full mobile lift, and you might be wondering, what does that mean? Well, I'm going to show you. So you have the 2-post, that's a guaranteed, and then you have, you know, your arms that do the extending and stuff, and it's your typical lift in that aspect. But you see our hydraulic system is on a cart with wheels, and we obviously went ahead and installed the anchors with epoxy. We went the epoxy route. It was stupid strong, and we're gonna test it here today, and I'm praying to God it works well. But we used anchors with epoxy. That's all seated, all set. These are all torqued down to 60 foot-pounds of torque. But let's just say I needed to get these out of the way because I have, I don't know, a motorcycle I want to park right there. Cool thing is, you just unbolt them, tilt them back with the handles that mount up in these holes right here, and you can freaking roll your post and put them in the corner. And if you want to set them up, yeah, Joel has a handle right here. So that's the handle. These would go right up here in these holes. And you have the wheels that go on the post as well. And you just lean them back, roll them, and if you want to set it up, let's say we have something we are doing on the lift that's indefinite, it literally takes 15 minutes. All you need is an impact gun, and all you need is a torque wrench. 15-minute setup, post our back, ready to lift a car, get your work done. And that is so cool to me because these lifts are literally house garage friendly. That's the purpose of Max Jax sending this out. I think I am going to someday get a big exhaust fan installed up there to where I don't know if you can open and close it or whatever, but when you turn it on, it'll suck all the hot air out and it won't be stagnant air. That's another thing I really need to work on, is getting airflow in here. Last night I went to Lowe's and I bought like one of those ground circular fans, and I had those shut, and I opened up this back door and put it there, and it really did circulate some air. So that was like a step in the right direction. But I think the mini split with the AC and stuff, it is going to be a pretty comfortable work area, or hangout area, whatever you want to do. Back to the Max Jax stuff. You saw the lift. I kind of gave you guys the rundown, and you're going to see here in this video testing it for the first time because I haven't had any weight on it. I'm a little nervous, but we're going to knock it out. Max Jax also sent out some other little goodies, and you could see they sent out this ergo chair, and this thing is so sick because this lift will get it about 4.5 feet off the ground, which obviously you're not walking underneath it. But with this ergo chair, it does damn near everything. You can lay flat, you can lay straight up, you can lay on this angle, and this is the angle that's like perfect for going underneath the car. I already measured it and stuff. Comes with like little tray holders, you get a cup holder, all of that, and they actually sent out this really nice hood light. And I think Joel actually had one that I used for the first time years ago. And remember when I was like, I need to get myself one of those? Well, here we are, Joel. Like 6 years later, I got one finally. Yeah, so they sent out those two things as well. The ergo chair, if you plan on getting the Max Jax lift, you have to get this thing. It's just like, look at this. Look at the build quality. The wheels are like protected by these cone coverings, and it comes pre-assembled. You don't even have to twist one bolt, and this thing is ready to rock, and it glides really smooth. And that's going to be really nice because once I get my toolbox in here and I get my little tool cart like I plan on doing, everything will be at arm's reach and I can roll around. Oh my God, Jax and Jax stands like these things, I'm thinking about throwing those at Minion 5.0.
Toolbox.
The toolbox. Oh God, dude, I got to organize my tools too. Jesus. If there is any company watching this right now and you want to make a contribution to the HQ, and I don't care what it is, like I will literally take anything. I need impact sockets really bad, and I need good stuff, and that's the next. God, man, this stuff's expensive. It never ends. But yeah, I'm going through my toolbox. You guys have seen it. It is a freaking mess, and I am going to do it the right way. I'm going to get good tools, not Snap-on or anything, but I'm going to get good stuff, like on my rolling car. So this way, if we need to do something, I know where it's at, and I'm not hunting down a 10mm socket. I am stoked on this, man, and I want you guys to drop a comment down below. Let me know your honest thoughts compared to when you first saw it. I think it's about that time. Speaking about the lift, we're gonna use it. If you caught last week's video on Friday, I drove every single vehicle in one video, and when we got to Blue 2 valve over there, we kind of did a U-turn, and I think I ripped all the fender liners out, and they're currently sitting on the wheels. We're gonna go and put Blue 2 valve up as a channel sacrifice. That's how it has to go. It was the first one here on the channel, and it's gotta be the first one here on the lift. So we're gonna pull the Mach 1 out. We're gonna pull Blue 2 valve in, and I kind of eyeballed it yesterday, and I'm gonna try it again, but I don't know if, I think backing in is almost easier lining up with the lift. I think I'm gonna try to pull Blue 2 valve in though. If the front end sits where the rear end is, I feel like this is like a better working environment, space area right here. Definitely a little nerve-wracking to say the least. You just never know, you just never know, but I think we'll be okay. We're gonna pull Maverick out. I'm gonna show you how to actually set up this lift too, by the way, because I have it all stored away. Go get in this death trap Blue 2 valve. Oh, and here's our verdict. Look at this. Yep, that's what we were hearing there, fellas. They have completely fallen out. Oh God, it's so hot in here. I feel like I'm in the desert. Oh, it's fucking dead. Excuse me, sir, can you help me? Yep. Joel's having a hard time. Here you go.
It's been a while since I used it.
Yeah, I saw that. A little rusty there. Yeah. By the way, peep my new shirt, boys. Shout out to Jake and happy birthday to Jake. Today's his birthday. I'm wearing one of his shirts, Coyote powered, very fired. Is it on?
Yes, sir.
Look at that. Man, this was dead. That's how good that box is. Might have to leave it on a little bit. Okay, right, pull it. Pull it. Yeah, I'm gonna try to pull it in straight. I just kind of want to see which way works better. Backing is a lot easier because I can line it up with the mirrors, but just try to guide me like left to right type deal.
Get you centered.
Yeah, we'll see how that works. So let's give that a go. It's just a little weird because the lift bay is kind of like angled almost because the driveway. So you might. Oh my God. Right there? All right. Yeah, true. Okay. Probably have to jump it to get started again, but this is the first go. Dude, the lighting looks amazing.
Like I said, the lighting's go definitely, especially in detail.
Oh, facts. Let's go and we'll get the arms underneath. So this is a first. Oh my God, it doesn't fit. All a learning process here today, folks. We have to get underneath the pinch weld. Okay, definitely caught the lift. Okay, guys, Bluetooth valve. She's ready to be lifted. So I'm gonna take you through this little process and show you how neat this is. So we'll put our hydraulic system, I don't know, right about here. GoPro overheated, just to show you guys how hot it is out here today. But we have the rolling cart set right there. And we fed one of the quick release lines underneath behind the tire. And now if you actually come over here, you can snap it right on into the lift. So you just push, it snaps in. Have this line, make sure they're not kinked or anything. It's hooked in. Now we can just go plug it in. Boom. We just send it.
Slowly, but we'll send it.
Since it's the first time we're using it, I'm gonna get it like a foot off the ground where the weight's on the lift, and I'm gonna give it the shakes. Like I'm talking, I'm gonna give it to it.
Give it to
Does
it.
that make sense? Okay, here we go. We're doing it. Oh my God, this is so wild. This is so scary. Oh my God, we got a lift. Dude, what? Alright, what do we do? Do we just start shaking the damn thing?
Just
Probably
a little
give it
bit on
some
the
good
front,
old-
yeah, just to see if it's sturdy. Yep, it's
my
not.
God.
It's not going anywhere.
I'd rather a post go through this car though than like the Mach 1 or
Yeah.
650. As shitty as that sounds.
With the locks on the lift, should they be clicking as they go up?
It will once it gets to a certain height.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
We're not at
the
that height.
first
Okay.
lock is about this high.
All right. All right.
So, ooh, you hear that? Is that the car creaking?
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, the car hasn't fallen yet.
Yeah. That's always good.
It's still up there.
Join a Mustang club and you'll meet people that way and
Yeah.
find out where you can get them worked on.
Did y'all just move here?
No, he's been in Virginia all his life. Oh, that is nice.
Yeah, that's actually my 99. So I do YouTube. So I started my YouTube channel 8 years ago with this 99,
What kind of shape this is in?
and I just bought it back.
This is in beautiful shape.
Thank
too.
you. Yeah, it's not bad. It's you know, it was definitely taken care of from the owner I bought it from, that I sold it to. He did a fantastic job caring for it.
That's in really good shape.
Nice garage.
Thank you. Yeah, I actually just finished this. Epoxied the floor. I just did all the walls. I painted all the rafters. Got the lights put in. The lift yesterday. I've been at it. I have been at it.
See, my brother has a lift too, but he's in Chicago.
Oh, okay.
And my brother does all his own work on all of his cars.
Nice.
He's got like 11 cars.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, these are
Dang.
beautiful cars, though.
Thank
They
you.
really are.
Thank you. We're giving this thing. Jill, you want to go push on the front end? Let's just give this thing a good little Feels pretty sturdy, right? All right, let's keep it going up, Billy. Let's hit this first lock, and I don't know, we'll send Brandon underneath there first. We're going back up. Hit the first lock, and we'll rest it on the lock. And to be honest, I think I'm gonna leave it at that height, and I'll probably leave it up all day. It should have been the lock, actually.
That second one.
There she goes. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, we have made some freaking progress, dude. Look at this. We're underneath a freaking car in a garage. Changing wheels, oil changes, just the simple shit. Brake pads on Ramina's Mazda are about to be game changer. Look at this, dude. This is so fire. I can't believe I'm witnessing this right now.
Yeah, it's more solid now.
She sounds, yeah, I'm sure. She ain't going nowhere, huh? Oh, look at that. Let's go, dude. You need any lift work done? I'm your guy. So if you look, yeah, this like almost pad part, like this part goes right there. Brandon, I'll make a deal with you. Go buy me 2 AC units,
my face.
and I'll let you use this forever.
Look at my job. I don't have a job.
You don't have a job.
All right, cough it the fuck up. Bluetooth valve on the Max Jax lift for the first time ever. This is history in the making, boys. If you haven't already, drop a like up on this video. I'm gonna leave this on the lift like so for the whole day, actually. I'm just gonna let it up there. I mean, if it crashes down, I'll probably break some pillars and, you know, dent the doors. I mean, I'd rather Bluetooth valve take the hit over any other car, which is sad to say, but I mean, that's just the truth. We got a little shawty in the S6. God dang, dude. Gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
Driving the S650, going to a little seafood broil mid-video.
We're gonna have some crab legs. I got the crackers ready right here. You see these nails? That's for picking the crab meat out.
Dude, we just got back from our little seafood broil, and I decided to just go and knock out like the final wall, because this one's all black, as you saw, white. And my dad and I, as I mentioned earlier, we finally finished up doing the insulation, covering it with a leftover OSB board that came from the ceiling. So I have all my paint supplies and whatnot. I got some more black paint today. Shout out to Zach. He came through with that. And I'm gonna blast this wall. I'm just gonna knock it out, so this place will look more uniform and it'll look really sick. I haven't filmed any clips of myself painting just because it's painting. I don't want to be the next Bob Ross here on YouTube, so I figured I would just knock it out and do videos like this where I just update you all. So I'm not going to film myself painting, because the next clip you see, she's going to be changed just like shebang, just like that. The whole wall is now painted and it's looking freaking sick. And this is actually a couple days later. I went ahead, I got one window AC unit here, and I also got window AC unit right there. So now it is really cool in here. I've been letting it cool down for, you know, the past hour and a half or so, and this is insane to me, dude. Like, look at this. This is crazy. What a freaking difference. And it's like, I can't even contain myself, because this is like the same garage, but it's not. Like, bro, I have a lift, I have Bluetooth valve, the car that was once jacked up on the ground on rocks under a carport in my own personal garage with like crazy lighting, and a freaking lift. Are you kidding me? Be honest with me right now. Did you think you were gonna witness this view right here in 2024? And don't lie, I did go to town on that wall back there, and it looks so much better. Like, I'm very stoked on it. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I even brought in my toolbox here, which that's full of tools. This is like, look at what I'm dealing with here. All right, we ain't gonna talk about that. We're just gonna fix it. I'm gonna show you guys like what it looks like from the outside, because it glows and it's ridiculous. Will the same remote work for both? Hey, fire. Is it pretty bright? I don't know. I can't tell right now. Yeah, I'd like to say the garage is freaking glowing, dude. It's so bright on camera too. This is so crazy to me. Well, there we go. Nighttime filming is about to be pretty sick. And once I do my little idea on the outside here with the really bright floodlights, one in the tree, one on that corner, and the floodlight that's going up there. Even with the doors open right now, it's pretty lit up. But we're gonna get this thing looking like, you know, we're some part of Area 51 or something like that. It's literally gonna shine. You might be able to see it from the moon. But man, boys, have we come such a long way. And you know, this isn't even close to finished. I have to clean up a lot still. This is it. Like, look at this, man. It's so sick. I'm still like in disbelief about it, because this was once like a horrendous looking garage. You know, it's a great platform, obviously, but it didn't have the TLC that it now has. And this is all me, man. And I told you guys, I was gonna grind this thing out, and we did. And I can't stop thinking about it. I'm so stoked. We got AC in here now. I just have to get, you know, my big old water jug. Big TV's going up in here. And we're gonna do some car stuff, man. We got the freaking lift. That is sick. And thank you, Max Jax, by the way. You just made a dream come true, literally. I was jacking this car up with my best friend Jordan on a gravel driveway underneath a carport for years. 5 years later, we have the same exact car on a lift in my garage at my house. Wild.